Well, don't stop on my account. Sonny's off with someone.
I was talking to Jason, not you.
Yeah, but you know where he is, don't you?
Got a pretty good idea.
And you have this information, and now you just don't know what the hell to do.
Sonny didn't tell us anything.
Why don't you share the pretty good idea you have on his whereabouts?
What would you do if I did?
Carly?
I'd track him down and bring him in.
I'm not gonna help you put Sonny in prison. Sonny may deserve it, but his kids don't.
Just to run. He set this in motion, not me.
Maybe he felt like he had no choice.
He pulled the trigger on Johnny.
What is this? Is this guilty till proven innocent? Sonny's already convicted of murder and he hasn't even been tried?
Johnny claims he was unarmed.
Okay, I like Johnny, he's a nice guy, but he has his share of enemies. Do you think he's stupid enough to walk around the city unarmed?
Probably not.
Right. So do your job and exonerate Sonny.
If Sonny didn't do this, and you're right, then why would he run?
God, I was so tempted to tell her where Sonny
Why would you
is.
even say that? I don't care how mad you are, Sonny, you do not want him in prison.
Might be better off there than with Brenda.
Never turn Sonny in, even to get him away from
Sonny is swinging a wrecking ball at everyone's life, including his own. He's begging to get caught. Brenda is a famous model, and now she's dating Murphy Sinclair.
Who's that?
Of course you don't know. He is a famous movie star. The point is, Sonny is stupid for going after Brenda.
You're not going to give him up.
No, Jason, I'm not, but someone will. And when Sonny's world comes crashing down, it's going to be his fault and his fault only.
Bernie, listen, I need you to check our contacts, see if Sonny's been in touch with any of our associates in Rome. Yeah, just be discreet, okay? Thanks.
The Josh Cole shall attempt to access any and all security footage revealing Baker Street on the eve of the mob.
Okay, I like it when you're one step ahead of me, Spinelli. We're working on it. Okay.
So I was thinking maybe you could bring up some social networking sites. I figured since we're all on the same side for this one, maybe we can all work together. Check out the corner store on Baker and 2nd. Bring up anybody who might have charged something in the 20 minutes before the shootout.
You know, such an endeavor would require the Jackal to hack into private mainframes, and that would be a detestable, loathsome violation of the law.
Yes, it would, but I can't do it. And what you do while I'm on the phone talking to my girlfriend, I don't know about. Capiche?
Jackal capricious.
Why are you so eager to help?
If Sonny's innocent, I want to find out the truth.
How do I know you're not going to bust us?
You don't. But I had to trust you, so maybe you can try trusting me this time. I want the truth for Michael's sake.
The Jackal has determined that these 8 people were in the area of Baker and 2nd at the approximate time of the Mob Prince's shooting.
Thanks. This is something to go on. How about some security footage?
I've conducted a thorough search, and alas, there's nothing to be found. All security cameras in the vicinity have already dumped their footage, which is common practice after 48 hours, so our window of opportunity has been closed.
Yeah. Then we got to go with these. Should we check out these names tomorrow?
Well, we worked together on the Franco thing, now we work together all the time?
Nothing's going to get resolved until we come up with a witness.
Wouldn't shoot an unarmed man on a public street. And you know Johnny's not walking around town without a gun.
Well, then help me prove it. We need witnesses or a gun. I'm not looking for a new best friend here, Jason. I just want to find the truth.
Fine, we'll work together.
See you tomorrow.
The Jackal decries the lamentable conflict of interest that Dante embodies. He can't be opposed because...
Forget about Dante. I want you on your computer. I want you to run a full check on Brenda. Now. We need the most up-to-date info we can find on Brenda. What she's doing, where she lives, everything.
It might take some time. Brenda's pretty famous, and she's a sought-after supermodel and generous humanitarian.
Okay, just skip over all that stuff, okay? We need to find out where Brenda is right now. I mean, I'm hoping that she wasn't even in Rome when Sonny got there. Brenda's high profile, she attracts a lot of attention, and that is not good for Sonny.
It would make it simpler for international authorities to apprehend Mr. Sir if and when he should show up. Not that I could blame Mr. Sir for wanting to disappear in the arms of such an amazingly beautiful creature.
Will you focus, please?
Well, I'm sorry. It's just I've always been really curious about Stone Cold's former spouse.
I hated being married to that woman. She complains more than anyone I've ever met in my entire life.
Surely that's an exaggeration. I have a hard time believing anyone with such an impeccable face could be anything less than an angel. Well, look at that face. She couldn't have been that bad.
She was that bad. You know, it's funny. Sam was a little worried that I still might like Brenda because she didn't know our marriage was an arrangement. But Sam is better than Brenda in every way possible. You know, she's strong, she's beautiful, she's capable, she's easygoing, and she gets me. What is your problem?
Nothing. It's just nice to see you getting in touch with your feelings about Ferris and Vince. It's very sweet.
Whatever. Have you found anything yet?
Actually, yes, I have a link that could be very useful to us in finding Brenda's location, but my laptop can't break the encryption code. But, not to fear, the newly enhanced data beast at the PI office will have no trouble with this. I'll call you as soon as I find something.
Those were some of the nicest things you've ever said about me. Nicholas?
Back, and you need to keep this elevated like this, and this is good.
You have to
right
take such
here.
good care of
Of
me.
course I do.
Okay, what's really going on?
I just think Sonny's taking too many risks, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to prove that he's innocent. So, I kind of agreed to work with Dante again.
Dante, why?
Well, we can cover more ground if we work together. And we got to come up with something fast. We got to come up with a witness, or we got to come up with Johnny's gun, or we're not going to be able to prove that Sonny shot Johnny in self-defense.
Wait a minute, what did you come up with so far?
We got 8 names and no guarantees. So it might not be a bad thing that Sonny ran.
I know whatever you have to tell me is bad news because you never call me over here when something good happens.
Sonny called. He's decided to surrender himself to face the charges against him, so he's on his way back to Port Charles right now.
With or without Brenda?
I may have been wrong about the reason why Sonny went to Rome. He might not have connected with Brenda. I don't know.
Yeah, he went for the pizza.
Either way, he's going to be landing at a private airstrip, and he asked me to have Diane meet him there.
You think Brenda's gonna be with him?
Carly, I don't know. I doubt it. Diane and Sonny have to go straight to the PCP. He's going to turn himself in, which doesn't leave enough time for Dante and me to prove that Johnny even...
Wait. You and Dante? Since when have you been working with Dante?
So,
You hate Dante. You know he's a liar and a traitor and that he had Michael sent to
Yeah, I
prison.
understand that, but it saves time to work with Dante, and Sonny doesn't have any to spare now. He's
Except
coming home.
you want to prove that Johnny was carrying a gun when Sonny shot him, and Dante wants to prove the opposite.
He wants the truth. He came to me with this.
Oh my God, that should be a red flag to you. It's a trick. He wants you to obtain the evidence illegally so he could charge you with something. God knows what he'll do to Spinelli. And any evidence that you find that could prove Sonny's innocent, I guarantee it's going to mysteriously
I mean,
disappear.
the good thing about that is Spinelli and I control the evidence, and we decide what Dante sees.
Okay, the second Dante builds a case against Sonny, he's gonna double-cross you. Have you forgotten how Dante turned Michael into the courts?
He also got Michael out.
A little too late. I don't know what happened to Michael in prison, but he's nowhere near over it. And that's on Dante.
You just need to forget about getting even with Dante right now.
You know, we've all made a lot of mistakes with Michael, but we were trying to protect him. Dante just wanted another little star for his badge.
We have other things to worry about right now, Carly.
Michael doesn't want to finish school. Did you know that? What's more important than that? This is a little boy that we hoped would grow up to be a lawyer or a CEO of a big company and have this fabulous life, and he thinks he's nothing. He sees no hope for his future. And he hasn't been the same since he came home from Pentonville.
We are all responsible for putting him there.
Michael almost flipped out yesterday when a girl tried to pull him into the water at the country club. He flinches every single time somebody tries to touch him. Have you looked into his eyes lately? Because he's broken. And that's on Dante. Jason.
I'm just saying it doesn't help to target Dante.
You're never gonna change my mind about this. Because Dante put a teenage boy in a federal prison, and yeah, he got him out, but it was a little too late. And I don't care how hard he tries to redeem himself. He can never undo what happened to Michael.
What are you doing here?
I'm not talking out here.
Interrogation room.
Sonny called. He's on his way back. He's turning himself in.
Why the hell would he do that?
He wants to prove he's innocent.
Hey. So where's Sonny been this whole time?
You know I can't tell you that.
Well, if he's so innocent, why'd he jump bail?
Why don't you ask Sonny when you see him? In the meantime, we have to find proof that Johnny had a gun.
The name Spinelli came up with, these 5 made ATM transactions in the neighborhood around the time of the shooting. Maybe they saw something, I don't know.
Did you narrow down the time frame?
Not yet.
When was Johnny found?
I don't know, it's in the report.
I don't believe this.
What, you found something?
Yeah, proof that Sonny's innocent. It's been in this report the whole time.
Well, I'm looking at the same report you were looking at, and I haven't found anything.
Right there, who found Johnny on the
Ronnie
street?
Domestico. Are you serious? That's your proof? That Johnny was armed? Give me a break.
Ronnie hates Sonny as much as he hates me.
He wouldn't frame
Are
someone.
you kidding? He had a history with Franco that he never confessed to. Who knows what this guy's covering up?
Come on, he wouldn't tamper with evidence.
Dante, you gotta look at what's right in front of you. Nothing in that report contradicts what Sonny says until Ronnie shows up. Ronnie ditched the gun to frame Sonny.
All right, he would never do this.
You know as well as I do that Johnny always carries a gun. He would never meet Sonny face to face unarmed.
Okay, if he tampers with evidence, he loses his badge.
Wait, you gonna protect him?
Well, I've known him a hell of a lot longer than I've known Sonny Corinthos.
Okay, so you can look at this like a cop. You could lie and protect one of your own, or you can find the truth and help Sonny.